Welcome to Jedi Fallen Order. Now, this game made me want to watch my first Star Wars movie, and this actually was my first Star Wars game I've ever played, so I'm a believer now. But, point to the story is, let's get this thing platinum. Now, we do this in 2 runs. The first one is complete the game, of course, and then we clean up. Simple as that. Bada bing, bada boom. Now, before we get into the video, if you do like the video, please like the video, and make sure to subscribe if you're new here. It helps out the channel and lets me know I'm doing a good job. But let's jump right into it. Now, starting right off, we meet Cal. He is on a ship. We're pretty much the maintenance crew of it. And we're going to fix something, and Prof falls. We have to use the Force to save him. In doing that, I guess it sets off like a force field for everybody else to find us now. And we meet the second sister. While meeting the second sister, we know she's bad. We also get some help, maybe? I'm not sure. Some random lady right here. She says, hey, we can help you. Keep moving. So we do just that. Now, as we're fighting the second sister, Seer does show up, and she does help us. So that's always good, because I honestly, there's no way we would have made it out of that fight. But in joining the crew, we get our first trophy.
The Mantis. What's this? Join the crew.
Seer ended up taking us to a planet called Bogano, where Cordova, who is no longer alive, but he leaves clues as to ways to fix the future, if that makes sense. And while we're on Bogano, we meet BD. Now, BD is a little broken, so we got to fix him. And then after we fix him, we customize our lightsaber for a trophy.
Your scomp link is busted, but this should help you get moving for now.
Sabersmith.
Now, after exploring the planet for a little bit, we finally find the tomb where hologram Cordova is at. Now, like I said before, he leaves clues throughout the universe as to where we can find the children of the Force, and we can help them out. But, like I said, we have to listen to his tests and figure everything out. But, luckily, all of this information does not come empty-handed, because we do end up getting a trophy for this.
I may not know your name.
A long time ago.
Now, here are a few of the collectibles in the game. We have Cordova scans, we have the crates, we have echoes, and we have the stems. So once we get all those, we unlock some trophies. I just wanted to show y'all like the bare minimum of what we got to get.
Hey! Stem crate. Should be here.
Back on the ship, I give the crew an update of what I heard about Cordova inside the tomb, and then we head to Zepho. Now, swinging through Zepho, we beat the crap out of these guys real quick.
Yeah.
Found him. Got it.
Finish him!
Once we make it to this little elevator, this is where I started to slide stuff, and I cannot stand this. I struggled so hard.
No, why would it turn me that way?
Now, making it past that sliding part, we get to the tomb and we have a flashback. Now, this is where we learn push. Once we're through that flashback, we talk to Cordova again. We learn we have to go to Kashyyyk, and now we just have to get back to the ship. We push this ball right here, we unlock the elevator to go back up, and we earn a trophy.
The obstacle is the way.
Still making our way back to the ship, we earn 2 trophies right here. The first one is for blasting the guys back, and then also customizing everybody from the BD to the ship and myself.
The glow up.
Now, back on the ship, I update the crew that we got to go to Kashyyyk, and this is where Seer kind of tells us about Trilla, her old Padawan. Remember that name. Now, the start of this mission was awesome. I loved sneaking onto this thing and then blasting this thing down. And then we have a visitor.
Hey! Who are you?
My name is Jeff.
After talking to Saul, we realized that the Wookiees are pretty much enslaved on this planet, so we gotta go free them. Now, once we're going there, we run into our first of 4 secret creatures that we gotta beat. Now, this was going good until it just wasn't.
Oh my god. No way. No way. No way.
This is the worst!
Round 2 went much better.
See that?
Now, shortly after the spider, I get another trophy for 100 blocks,
Perfect timing.
which is perfect timing. And then we free the Wookiees.
Hey, we're here to free you.
Now, after freeing the Wookiees, Empire make one last stand. Now, during this, we see the mini Iron Giant. Now, once you give enough damage to it, you can hack it. And this is going to be a trophy, so just let him do his thing.
Get off of me. Don't mess with BD1. There we go.
After defeating the Empire, we get some information about Zepho, so we got to go back over there and stop the Empire and find out what they found. So, yep. Before we do that, though, we get a trophy.
Nice.
Cal,
Happy go
I'm
Wookiee.
Mari.
Now, back on Zepho, I knew I needed to get this trophy, and this goat-looking thing was the way about it. So I had to let this thing kick me, and then I had to kick it back.
For this.
Back on track after kicking a goat, we found the excavation point, but the game decides, you know what? For kicking a goat, you get chokeslammed by Iron Giant. But after we get chokeslammed by Iron Giant, we run into the second sister again, and she gives us a little bit of information. Take a look.
If it wasn't for her, she betrayed me.
Trilla.
Huh?
Feels
After talking to Trilla, we finally get into the Tomb of Mithril, and this is also where we get pullback.
What are you doing?
With Pool in our arsenal now, we get a trophy right here for Bank Shot. Now, also, we unlock a
Shot.
secret tomb where Cordova tells us about an atrium that we got to go find. But before we leave, it's another trophy.
Find an astrium.
Everything's connected.
Mari.
Back on the ship, we get some information that we got to go back to Kashyyyk and climb the Tree of Origin.
This is Chieftain Tarful.
And once we get up there, we meet this bird type thing. I don't know what the name of it is, but it's pretty cool.
You hurt, little bud?
Finally, at the top of this humongous tree, Cordova tells us we got to go to Dathomir. But before that, the ninth sister finds us.
You're done hurting this world.
Now, I'll give it to the ninth sister. She got the first round, but not the second round.
No, I blocked. Come on. That's it. Yes!
Finding ourselves on Dathomir, we pretty much run into the ninth sister immediately. Now, she does not like Jedis at all. For a good reason, and you'll see that person in a bit.
Jedi.
And also keep an eye on this weird hooded person. You'll find out who this is in a second, too. Now in Dathomir, this is where you get the climbing hooks. But as we're trying to get the climbing hooks off this guy who's permanently asleep, we run into a bat. And this bat is not fun. But also, who takes on a fight and then when you're almost dead, you just run like that? And then also, when you run, as I'm climbing the wall, you try to sucker punch me on the wall. It's messed up. But it pretty much takes itself out. And then, you know, we get a trophy for it. This is a weird fight all in all.
You okay?
Still on Dathomir, remember that one of 4 special creatures that you got to take out? Well, this is number 4. And, yeah, after we take him out, we get a trophy.
Thank you. Legendary beast.
Now, finally making it to the Tomb of Khajet, we open it up, but we have, like, some vision. I'm not real sure what happened here, but we end up breaking our lightsaber, so we got to go find one.
It was all a dream.
Who are you?
Now, as we're leaving, remember that hooded guy I told you to remember? Well, it's actually Malakos. And luckily, this dude was not naked right here. That would have been super awkward. Making our way to Illume, I hope I'm saying that right. We find the crystal, or I don't know exactly what it's called, a shard, I guess, to make our new lightsaber, but the light goes out. So, no lightsaber for us. Just kidding. Cordova has a little hologram here, puts a little pep in our step. We decide to make it anyways to see if it happens, and it does. It works, which gives us a trophy. Making our way out of there, we get a couple trophies here. The first one is for kicking 25 people off the edge, and then we get another trophy for hitting one enemy with all 3 of our lightsabers.
Light Master.
Now back on Dathomir, we're headed to the Tomb of Khajet, but before that, we take out the last 2 remaining bounty hunters that I needed to get for a trophy.
Here we go, scum and villain.
Now back at the Tomb of Khajet, you remember last time we had that vision and we broke our lightsaber? Well, this time, I guess we kind of manned up and was like, look, this is what it is. He's like, okay, I respect you now. I'm going to open up the door. And I said, thank you. But who else was on the other side of that door already? Malicos. Yep. He's already there somehow. And he wants us to join his force, but we say no, and of course, he wants to fight us now. So, we do. Now, this fight was kind of tough.
Let's go.
I died a couple times, but overall, it wasn't too bad. Now, the next fight, that's rough.
You are not powerful enough. I've survived worse.
Let's go.
Got him.
What is this?
It's like you said, Malikos. Dathomir will be your grave.
Yes, I knew he was no good.
Once Malicos is out of the picture, the Night Sister realizes we're not too bad, so she joins our crew. And this little buddy right here joins our crew as well. And that is the 5th member and also a trophy. Back where it all began on Bogano, we have the atrium to unlock the vault, and we do just that for a trophy, but also, you know who's already here as well.
Had a bad feeling I'd see you here.
Now Trilla actually gets away with the holocron, but Kree knows exactly where she's going, so we just gotta follow her. Now finding herself at the fortress, we know she's going to the interrogation room because that's where it's just the strongest point of the ship. So after a little bit of fighting, we finally make it there. Now remember when I was talking about Malicos, his fight wasn't that bad, but the next one is. This is what I was talking about. This fight with Trilla was so hard. It may have been one of the toughest boss battles I've ever fought in any game.
Suffer as I have.
Wait. What the? What just happened? Oh, I'm dead.
Jedi will never be victorious.
After a good 45 minutes to an hour, no joke, I finally got through it, and then we got the holocron back, but your boy Darth Vader shows up. Now, I thought I was going to have to fight him after fighting Trilla, and I was not prepared, and I was not ready, but luckily, he's just there for pretty much a glorified cutscene. We get on out of there, we get back to the ship, and we figure out what we're going to do with the holocron.
So where to now?
Nice. Trust only the Force.
Now with the main part of the game complete, we move on to part 2 of the Platinum Grind. Now I'm about to rapid fire about 7 trophies at you, which consist of collecting items, scanning items, a couple combat trophies as well. So check them out.
Yes, data collector. Thank you. There. What goes around? There we go. Nice. Oh. Echolocation. Thank you.
My advice to anybody who has not platinumed this game or has not played this game, make sure you find all the stem crates before you get to Trilla. I had 4 total. There's 10 in the game. It'll make it a little bit easier. She's still tough, but having that extra help was dumb of me not to get.
Finally, after hours, probably like days. No, a good day. Finally done with these collectibles.
Hey, look in here. What you got there?
Finally. And now this should be all of BD's map. once I drop down. Once I get all the way down to this hill, I should complete this map. Thank you, galaxy far, far away.
Now, after cutting off the tongue of this bullfrog, I guess that's what you want to call it, for a trophy, I went to the game's training facility. Now, you can farm stuff in here. It makes it a lot easier instead of trying to find specific people on the map or in the universe. Just go in here and get these. I got Big Bang, I got Triple Take, and I got Not So Fast in here.
Big bang.
Enemy spotted. Going to kill us all.
There it goes. Never mind.
After looking at my plants, I only had one trophy left.
I'm gonna pop the
So
trophy.
check it out.
Hey, kid, I've been meaning to thank you.
Alright, that's all I gotta do is secure this, and that's the platinum. Let's go, baby. Feel the force. A new hope. There we go. Okay. Another platinum down. This was a fun one. But we'll see you in the next one.